telling me that. All right. Anyway, so we're going to get off that bullshit and jump into some more bullshit real quick. People out here voting for Kanye already on the early ballots and things. And so we're going to get into that a little bit. Thoughts on that, my sir?
You really want me to go and start this? Because I rather you.
I want you to get into it, goddamn, because folks need to know.
No, you're more civil. You're more nicer when it comes to stuff. So I'd rather go ahead and let you go first because, when I say something, it's raw.
All right. Well,
because I could go first. I'm just saying it's going to. I know you're gonna go and say I don't feel that way, my dude. Like I'm giving you an option.
Hear what you got to say about it, because if you do hit the people hard or whatever, and I do need to come back at the end and smooth out some feelings or whatever, but that probably ain't gonna happen because I probably want you to talk crazy to you. Yeah.
That's how I feel. You know what? To all the people to all the people who's out here write in Kanye West in the fucking ballots, you're dumb as fuck, you're stupid as hell, and honestly, you need to take your dumb ass. You need a good slapping.
Talk your shit.
If you require, and you over here recording this shit, like I hope anybody that you meet the next day just see that shit, they go to your place and give you one good smack. The point where you actually take a 5-minute nap. Because the fact that y'all out here doing dumb ass shit, like I'm not even trying to endorse Biden or Trump at this. Like, guess what? We're in a 2-party system, and it's either one or the other. Yep. And the fact that you out here trying to write in Kanye West because the fact that this motherfucker go ahead and say, "Oh, I'm going here, I'm your future president, doing this and doing that." This dude don't really even have a platform. This dude goes out and talk about how he need this and how he need that. You out here looking stupid as hell. And the fact that you want to take the time to go out and put Kanye West on your fucking ballot, it just like baffles me. And the fact that like I'm just like saying, yo, we going through a lot of shit. We already know that Kanye West, without a doubt, is not gonna make it here. So like just stop with the bullshit. We already in a system where we only can pick one or the other. And I say one or the other because let's be real, the Libertarian Party, the Green Party, all those other parties does not matter, because the fact that damn well nobody don't give 2 shits about them. It's either a Republican or Democrat. Just vote one of those. Vote your interest. And let's go with that. Like, stop doing this other bullshit. People are dying because of the fact you over here just playing around and shit. So you're stupid as fuck. And I hope somebody slap the dog living mess out of you. That's pretty much how I feel.
Well, talk your shit then.
I talk my shit, and that shit makes me happy. Can I get a round of applause? Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say this, my G.
See, here you go. The voice of reason.
I agree with everything you just said. I'm not going to try and bat down nothing that you just said. I don't think you was too hard on nobody with what you just said, because I think people are just out here being idiots for the most part. Like they doing this just to try and rebel from the system, and like you said, they think this shit funny, This is why Donald Trump is in office right now, because people was just like, "Oh, he funny. I'm gonna fuck with him. He's saying crazy shit off the wall stuff, and like they vibe to that. It was a joke to everybody at first. It was a joke to everybody, and then it got more serious, and a little more serious, and then a little more serious. But in this case, Kanye didn't, do enough to really sway people. He got a few idiots that are out there or whatever, and I'm just hoping that it is just a few idiots out there that we really don't have to worry about, because it's too late in the process. Trump started way early and shit like that, so he had time to run, and he really had campaigns and doing all that shit. You know what I mean? So he took it more serious than Ye is, which tell me like Ye ain't take this shit is a joke to him. He just putting it out there to see what'll happen, to get a reaction from it, and y'all giving him a reaction from. That's why he keep doing crazy, stupid shit all the time. Just like 50 Cent with him supporting Donald Trump and shit. It might be for money, but everything that's going on right now, Phil, like, come on, bro. Like, you trolling. We all know you a god of the troll. We all know this. You're ending careers with the troll. We get this. But chill out, my dude. Like, if that's your opinion, you know you sway people's opinion, even though I don't think you should. Honestly, I don't think anybody with celebrity status or just because they have money should be people that we listen to. Like, he is an entertainer in a business and profession that I hope to make my name in as well, into TV, and everything else like that. But I just don't say assume like to just go out. First, I want to say Fifth is a legend in the game. I don't want to take that away from him at all. So I think what he's done is tremendous. I think he is a brilliant brother. You know what I mean? I love a lot of the work and shows that he do. I'm a huge fan of his shit. But this is just like, bro, just chill out. Just go back and sit down somewhere and relax. Enjoy your money and shit. You talking about the taxes, I get that. I'm not in your tax bracket. I'm not even going to pretend to be, like I'm not in fifth world. But what I'm saying is this, like, you got to pay, you talking about a few percentage points or more that you have to pay. And for you, that might be hundreds of thousands or even a mil. But it's not taken away from, like, my nigga, you still a multi-millionaire with projects on the way doing shit. Yet, according to this economy and our country and the way the rules and the powers that be set this shit up, we have to pay taxes. We pay taxes on a lot of shit. You're going to pay with taxes regardless, bro. You might have to pay a little bit more voting for doing the right thing, because these taxes, whether they might mismanage this shit or not, still go to programs that for, like kids who need after school programming, like stuff for families and education and all that stuff that you might not hear about. They do get those grants and get that money. It goes out to community programs and shit like that. And just to balance shit out, what's a few extra dollars? You feel me? If you still comfortable, your family is still good and all of that, what's a few extra dollars? And so all I'm saying is, in this whole thing with Fifth going with Trump, Kanye doing this shit and posting it and making it seem like it's cool, like we not in a serious situation right now, like we don't really need to see this country change in a positive direction because tempers are on edge right now, because everybody is on eggshells right now, and this shit could change. I got homeboys that are like really out here ready for shit to pop off, bro. Like, I mean, really out here ready for shit to pop off. And I know it's white dudes out there and people who are really ready for this shit to pop off and want to see this shit pop off. So right now is a crucial time in our country's history, whether you white, black, Latino, Asian, or whatever. And to play with that, it's just mind-blowing to me. So that's why I say it's just some idiots out there being idiots if they really out here voting for Kanye knowing he has no chance to win. I understand you think it maybe should be like Canada and you can get multiple, like it's not a two-party system. You can have more options. Like, we get that. But we here now. Like, we talking about what, 2 weeks away? And you playing with this. All right. Idiots, man.
And
So,
that's why it just is dumb as shit. Where especially motherfuckers doing this for the clout and just to be funny and all that stuff. Because here's a real thing: like your dumbass is literally recording yourself and posting it and just trying to entice to go ahead and get a reaction. Like, honestly, that's why I say, we got some idiots in this world. And like, to be honest, if I was thinking about like how Thanos is, if I had the Infinity Stones and I could just snap away these dumbass people who make the world go back, like I would do it in a heartbeat.
yeah.
Without a doubt, I'll do that. I'm just like that. I'm just like, Infinity Stones, I need to hurry up and get them bitches because like dead ass Thanos pretty much was not he was not far off with his thinking. So
Yeah.
with that being said, yes, there's a lot of people out here that's just doing stupid shit, like especially with Fifth, especially with Kanye and all that stuff, and it's just putting us back. It's just putting us in a position where, like, yo, you just dividing us. Like, guess what? We know we have to do this and we do that, and guess what? We don't also have the privilege, especially myself being this color, you being that color. We don't have the privilege to go ahead and just do bullshit, make up these put bullshit people in the write-ins, because guess what, our vote is gonna that vote is gonna
That was a
alter
great
how
point.
we move around. So that's why I'm like, right now, y'all gotta just like real deal, just like be mindful. If y'all really gonna help us and try to be there for us and all that stuff, vote for your interests. I don't care if it's, and this is me saying this, just to everybody that's listening. I don't care if you go Republican. I don't care if you go Democrat. Like, guess what? Your agenda, your prerogative, your values is yours. So that's pretty much it. But at least go ahead and pretty much apply it to those. Do not go out here and just be out here playing and making a mockery of this. We already got somebody in office that's pretty much made a mockery of our whole, presidential system, our pretty much our whole system.
Yeah.
And the fact that like we, the people, can actually bring this shit back, or we could put some type of order in it. And like that's what I really want us to do. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I don't care. And this is just me just being pretty much a person that's just like trying to change the narrative. Like, fuck, I don't care what you vote for. Just stop doing stupid shit for the clout, because really it's not funny, it's not cool, and you look dumb as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, that really irritated me, because especially when I saw people doing that, putting in red pen like, fuck you, Kanye West 2020. I'm like, bruh, shut the fuck up. And then Kanye had the audacity to retweet the shit and post it on his page. Like, yeah, I got this, I got that. Like, dude, you are so dumb. Like, oh my God. Like, this is pretty much, bro, back in the day when I said this is that shit that Kanye was doing, that he pretty much like, I know he bipolar and all that shit. And
He's
saying
not
this,
dumb,
saying
bro.
that. Bro, he's doing shit.
It ain't even about the bipolar no more. This is just being like, bro, you playing with this shit. You just being this ain't the bipolar. Like, this is something else. He is just going into his own world. He doing whatever he wants to do, literally, without thinking about the repercussions from it. He's just like, I'm gonna throw this shit against the wall and see what people think it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only explanation. Like, why are you playing with this? Like, you see everything that's going on out here, everything that's going on in the city that you're from, the city that I was born in. Like, you see all of this stuff going on, and yet you still playing with this, dude. Like, chill. You know these people out here are going to do this and follow you. You know this. If you're not serious about this, I can understand if he was serious about this. Like, he started campaigning like 3 years ago. He was already, serious with it. He in this shit. I can understand that maybe, you know what I mean? But you just playing with it, not just laughing about it on social media and shit. Like, come on, bro. We in a serious time right now. We can't have that. We just can't have that, my brother. We just can't. And it's just, you made a good point when you were talking about, what did you say? I don't want to misquote you, so I'm going to paraphrase.
Okay.
All right. But basically, nah, bro.
It was something around like, we don't have the privilege to vote third party.
The privilege, exactly. Thank you, sir. That was the point exactly. And it was we don't have any type of wiggle room. We always have had to be above and beyond of what was expected just to even be on like get to their basic level sometime. especially in the past,
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have that room to play around like this. We don't have that room. Like, we got to do this the right way, organized, strategic. Like, we have to, man, get it together. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And basically, what you said is like, yeah, we ain't have the room to go ahead and do anything or remotely stupid. Like, yo, when it comes to black or just a person of color, you really have to be at the highest regard, no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. Every president, besides majority of our presidents had some kind of fucking mistress. And like, I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna say there are presidents that have mistresses because I don't want to get sued by any of these white heads. So pretty much throw it out there. And then, I'm just saying, just from, and Obama, don't get me wrong, everybody has their opinion about him. Like, go call it how you is, but when he was in office, he did come out there and showed some kind of grace. He was a
Oh,
perfect
you gotta
representation.
respect Obama. I don't
Like
care who.
everything that from he
Yeah,
did,
facts.
his wife did, and even his kids, like dead serious. But at the same time, we came from that to going to where we have a president right now where every single week, every other week, we hearing this dude's talking about grab her in the crotch. He over here making fun of disabled people. He over here talking about lesbian people. He over here making comments, making lies, and making promises that he's not gonna
Yeah.
fulfill. Like, that's serious. Like, if Obama was to do that one time, they would have his head on a platter by the 5 o'clock news. That's why I just get so sick and tired, especially when it's somebody like us or somebody who claims they're with us that do stupid shit. And I'm like, yo, we have to keep ourselves at a high regard. We gotta
Yeah.
and I love when Michelle Obama say, when they go low, we go high. Like, sometimes, like, I wish I could go ahead and go low. But at the same time, this high, I hate the fact that we always gotta go high, because the fact that I know we always looked at a different way. But yo, this is starting to get ridiculous. And that's why I'm like, yo, guys, everybody, we need to stop doing this, because this, the playing ground is not leveled. It's pretty much fucked up, it's rigged, is pretty much set up against us. And right now we're trying to just go ahead and make some improvements to the point where we can all come and cohabitate together, and we can build our wealth based off of our worth, our work. Like, we're not trying to over here get in a position where
It's
we ain't
nothing
gonna get
extra.
nowhere. It's just like, this is just too much. We just want basic necessities of life, and that's all we want. But
It's just equal, just fair, bro. Like, just don't try and hold us from anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you don't like me, just don't block my way for anything. You know what I mean? Like, just get out my way and just let me be. That's all we asking. But yeah, man, people, get it together, man. You out here writing ballots in on this and like putting this name on it, and like, come on, bro. Chill out. Just relax. Be serious. Think about what you're doing. Think about the repercussions. Think about the consequences. Like, come on.